If you had told me 3 or 4 years ago that I'd be walking around bald with no hair and not wearing a wig, I would have literally laughed and said, don't be ridiculous. If you told me that I was doing that on national TV, I don't know what I would have said. But I think the positive response from other people who have alopecia, people who have something that makes them different, whether that's internal or external, the response I've had from people who lack confidence and kind of have encouraged me has been honestly incredible. My relationship with God and my faith has been like this throughout my kind of journey of faith. It's often in the moment when I don't see God, but actually looking back is when I've seen God giving me confidence. And I think that's been an incredible thing to look back on with God of giving me that confidence, is that actually He's healed me to be more whole and to be a more whole version of myself. And I think one thing I would say to my younger self would be just patience, that with time you do change and you grow. I don't know, I think I still can remember that it's not in my own strength that I can do everything. That actually asking, like I threw up more prayers to God than I ever probably have before in those 10 weeks when I was filming Bake Off. And that was, I think, one of the first times in my life where I just had to rest and rely on God in a way that I had never before. And that has built such a foundation for so much of my faith now when I'm under pressure. It's given me such a confidence in the fact that I can rest in God. Not for Him to take me out of the situation, but that He comes into it with me. I'm still on a journey to being truly authentically myself, as I was created. I think being authentically yourself and being you is so beautiful. And I think people can't help but gravitate towards people who are authentically themselves and are confident in who they are, rather than just people trying to fit in to be like everyone else. I think that if you have a faith or if you've got a relationship with God, that's such a beautiful way of sharing it, of loving the people out of a place of confidence and self-assurance, rather than just preaching about it. I think so much more powerful a thing to do is to live the way that I see Jesus having lived. And I don't get it right every time at all, but I think He was radically generous and radically hospitable. And I think that is a vision that I have to try and recreate in bringing people together around food, around the table, regardless of who you are or where you've come from. And I hope and pray that by growing into this truly authentic self, that then I can share that radical hospitality and radical generosity and radical love. My relationship with God and my faith hasn't been this easy, straightforward, bang, you're a Christian moment. It's been this like slow journey. And I think my prayer is for other people that they can slowly have this like beautiful relationship with God that just grows and grows and grows. And it goes up and it goes down, and that they have confidence that that is good and it's beautiful. And yeah, I just pray that people really know God's presence with them when they're feeling stressed or anxious or don't know where else to turn to, that actually they can look up and just ask for help, and then they will be provided.